So here's the problem. Years ago, life insurance professionals would receive in-depth sales training, not only showing different life insurance products and how they work, but the advanced planning concepts that bring in the 5, 6, and 7-figure commission checks. Fast forward to today, and those types of training programs are almost non-existent. To solve the problem of inefficient marketing efforts and advisors stumbling around trying to understand how to do business in the advanced markets, Trained Advisor leads the way in showing top-level producers how to acquire, identify, present, and close advanced life insurance cases. Welcome to the weekly 10-minute concept training with Trained Advisor.
I'd like to welcome everybody for joining us on our weekly concept call. Today I want to go through a case study that ties in buy-sell agreement and guaranteed issue. And this is actually a real case that I worked on. I was working with another advisor. And what was nice about this is, we were out visiting with some other prospects and clients, and we had some extra time. So we went and knocked on the door of a professional that we both knew. And as we got talking to him and offering our services as to how to grow access and protect their wealth in their business, the discussion revolved around buy-sell planning, and they have over 30 shareholders. And they really wanted to, have our help in putting together their buy-sell agreement. And if you think about a buy-sell agreement, it really is the key to protecting the business for all the business owners, because you don't know, what the future holds for the business owners, and it really is the glue that holds everything together. And so really the opportunity came for us to be able to help structure their life insurance as the funding mechanism inside their buy-sell agreement. What I like about life insurance in the business planning arena, if you think about it, especially in the buy-sell arrangement, it has the death benefit to, protect the business owners. You can add the living benefits to have the long-term care and disability, which really becomes a big issue in the buy-sell planning, and the cash value to cover the other triggers that really are a key part of the buy-sell agreement. And the key is the legal buy-sell agreement that really pulls everything together with the different parts of the agreement that the shareholders or other partners are going to want to have. But as you start into the life insurance, especially in a case like this, the first step is really to get a census. We need to know how many lives are going to be involved in this case, and we really have to understand the different levels of the, who's in the group, what their salaries are, what the death benefit requirements are. So we really want to understand the makeup of the group. Now, a big key as we're going into the guaranteed issue here, don't ask the health questions, because if you know what the health issues are of this group, if you know specifically individuals have certain health issues, you're going to need to disclose that to the life insurance company. So the best thing is, don't ask the questions if you think that you might be going down the path of guaranteed issue. The next step is, now that we have the census, is we really can start looking at how to design this policy. We're going to have individual policies for each shareholder like we had in this case. And so we need to know who's going to be the owner. Is it going to be the individual or the company? And especially the beneficiary, again, is the individual or company. This is all going to be driven by how the buy-sell agreement is designed. Is it cross-purchase? Is it a hybrid? Is it redemption? And so the design of the buy-sell agreement is really going to drive how we need to structure these policies. The other nice thing is that we can start talking about is the premium. If we're insuring, over 30 lives, we know that there's going to be a sizable premium. And so that premium can be paid, of course, annual. It can be paid monthly. This is another area we can actually bring in premium finance if it really does make sense in these types of cases. What's nice is, as we start into the design of this, it's going to start helping us understand how we can help this business in qualifying for life insurance. There again, if we have a group of over 30 individuals, we know that there's a good chance there could be some in that group that have some health issues. There may be some in the group that are uninsurable. And so what's nice is when we start looking at the opportunity for guaranteed issue, that really is the opportunity to see, can we get coverage for people that may have some challenges? We also need to understand that along with the guaranteed issue here, we also have, simplified issue and regular underwriting. So as we're looking at the makeup of this group, the amount of death benefit, it could be a combination of all three, that we get guaranteed issue for part of the death benefit for the whole group. And then if we have some of the key shareholders, they may need more death benefits. So we would look at the simplified issue, potentially regular underwriting if we know we have some health challenges. So just understand all three of these are available as we go into how we're designing the case. If you go into guaranteed issue, what's nice is we submit the application based off the census to the insurance company. They're going to come back and accept the company as a group. They're going to give us a maximum death benefit. Now we have to fill out individual applications for each policy. Since these are individual policies, we're going to have to identify the owner and beneficiary on those, the type of insurance product that we're using. Then we will have some specific questions that we'll have to cover: male, female, smoker, non-smoker. Then we do have these health questions. Have you missed more than, and here it's X days of work due to illness in the last X days. This is just going to be, each company is going to have something like 3 days in the last 90 days missed for any health issues. Have you been hospitalized in the last 90 days or 30 days? So just understand each company is going to have some of those knockout questions that we'll have to address. And then, do you have any, future surgeries or doctor visits planned? So we just have to make sure we address those with each of the insureds. If you look at this is the composite illustration that we had for the 31 shareholders. And if you look at this, the composite is nice, especially when we're dealing with a buy-sell agreement, so that we can make sure that we have everybody accounted for, that we have the death benefit that we need for the buy-sell agreement. And, if we're also, I can add here in here cash value if that's something we're looking at. But what's nice is we come down here and we really do focus in on how much death benefit do we have to cover their buy-sell agreement, because that's a key part of what we're trying to do for this client. And this will also have the annualized premium. What's nice in these types of cases, they're bigger cases, but if you can work through the guaranteed issue side of it, it really does simplify our underwriting process. And so if you look at what our unique proposition was for this business owner and for the business owners that you can work with in this space, is we can help them understand the benefits of life insurance, especially for buy-sell agreements, how it can really help them in each phase, each trigger of the buy-sell agreement. And if we have a large group, 10 or more, we can simplify the underwriting process. But I think a big key here is we have individual policies. So at the end of the day, each of these policies, can be transferable to the insureds if they leave the company. So if they retire and they want to take that policy with them, that they can transfer the policy over to them. If they don't want it, the company can retain the policy and use it as key man insurance for the business down the road. But it just creates a nice opportunity to transition that policy over the life of the individual and over the life of the company. So there again, what's nice is if you marry these concepts together the right way, it can really simplify what we're doing for the client, can help them potentially to get life insurance that they may not be able to get other ways. And at the bottom end of the day, we're going to help them with their peace of mind. Thank you for getting on with us. Next week, we're going to go through Section 199A of the new tax law. And this is a great opportunity for you to help your clients understand what tax advantages they can create this year to reduce the tax exposure that they'll have to pay come April 15th. Again, thanks for getting on, and we'll talk to you next week.